Good evening and salutations, my Days of Lives fans. You know, you know what the best part about today's episode was Wendy and Trip's boring ass leaving the show. I don't know for how long, but they're leaving the show, and right there, 8 some in the morning, I'm sitting there watching this before I start work, and I'm just like, I'm starting this off in a good day. Now, I don't think that Wendy is a terrible character. She had potential and beyond Salem. Then they turned her into this Gen Z character and it just went downhill from there. And in a lot of ways, Johnny and Chanel aren't really that far behind as far as the boredom category. But yes, and the thing is, they're telling their family, well, they're telling Steve and Kayla that, hey, listen, we're taking a trip to China for a little bit. But they're making it seem like they're gone, like they're not coming back. And I understand, he loves his son and Kayla, it's like a son to him and everything. But I'm like, the dude's not going to Mars. He's not dying. He's just going to China for a little bit. He's going to be picking up some volunteer work or whatever. But like, they acting like this dude is never coming back. Now, I don't know whatever the story is behind. Like, are they going to be gone for a little bit, or just what I'm saying? Like, I have no idea. But the way that they are portraying it is like they're going to be gone for a very long time, even though they try to make it seem like it was some sort of short vacation. Um, so Ava comes in, and they're getting like last minute items and stuff. And Ava's they're talking about how much she loves him and how much she's going to miss him. And I'm not going to lie, that conversation got me so annoyed. It got me so pissed off because she treated her other son like garbage, right? And she tried to make it seem like, oh well, Trip was the light of her life and everything like that. I'm like, well, what about Charlie? Like, don't get me wrong. I think Charlie was a horrible, disgusting. I can't even sit there and say human being. He was a demon. Okay, let's just be real. Now, we could do the whole nurture versus nature thing as far as like, would he have still made those same choices if he was given more love and acceptance and everything like that? But, at the end of the day, that was still her child. And from the time that the dude was on the show, she treated him nothing but contempt and was always second best to Trev. So her whole love and admiration and everything like that, why it might have seemed like it was a very touching moment, it just really pissed me off. And it was just like, you're kind of a trash ass mom, if we're going to be honest. You're kind of a trash ass mom. Not so much because of her putting Trip and Wendy's life in danger. I mean, yeah, that doesn't help, but like the way that she treated Charlie. So that whole everything that she was doing, it just vexed me, to sit there and put it mildly. Now, Rachel and Brady are sitting there having breakfast and stuff like that, and Alex and Kristen are doing a very, very pointless lovemaking scene. I just find all those lovemaking scenes extremely pointless. But their whole plan is to wait till Rachel comes in and see them both in a bed, so this way it can enact her plan of making Brady and Teresa jealous. But it doesn't happen. So the whole scene is just an entire waste of time, in my personal opinion. Um, but Brady and John, when John is there, finds out that Rachel forged Kristen's signature, right? And I'm just like, Brady's like, you're becoming more like your mother. And when Kristen finds out, she just laughs, and I'm just like, in what universe is actually supposed to be funny? Your daughter just picked up an illegal habit from you. And she just laughs. I'm like, wow. Okay. So Brady, pretty much kind of gives her the hammer, and John is like, he tries to soften a little bit. He's like, hey, listen, just listen to your dad. Um, Now, again, Brady, when it's asked by Rachel, do you have a girlfriend and stuff like that? And Brady's like, hey, listen, I know that you want us to get back together, but I'm knowing that a couple of months, okay, this isn't like the movie Forgotten. Okay, I do remember Cynthia seeing her literally say, I don't want you two together because you're always fighting. And I don't feel like dealing with that. But now both Brady and Kristen are confronting her, talking about how I know you want us back together. When the did that happen? So, speaking of that, Teresa comes in her scandalous gown, trying to look for Alex, and Alex eventually gets back, and she realizes, oh, same clothes and everything like that. You just getting back. You've been out all night. You were Kristen, so she gets into all huff, and Alex is like, listen, you said that you want us to be platonic, so I honestly tell you the truth, it's none of your damn business. Whatever I said didn't do with Kristen, it's none of your damn business. Okay? Whatever issue that you got going with Kristen, you talk those up with Kristen. That has nothing to do with me. I got a meeting. I got things to do. I ain't got time for this. Um, and after that's done, Constantine comes in. He's all mad and in a huff because he's like, oh, I can't believe the nerve of this woman actually giving me this thing called a. What is it with these American women? What is she out her mind? And so, I was about to call her Gwen. Teresa starts laughing, and bottom line is, Constantine's like, yo, listen, you need to find a way to get inside that safe. Um, she's like, I'm not Catwoman. You, again, with your American jokes or whatever. That's not what he said. But he's like, I don't care. Just find a way to get in. You need to do it. You need to do it now. Otherwise, you're going to lose your fortune. You're going to lose Brady, you're gonna lose your son's trust and everything like that. Your life is gonna be ruined. You don't want to do that. Teresa, you can take the hit. Okay. Eventually, your son is gonna forgive you. Brady, he'll come through you for you in the end. Money's gonna be lost, but just sit there and find another way. You're a schemer. Just cut your damn losses. Honestly, tell you the truth, the fact that he's putting this over her head, and she's like, yeah, you're right. When I look at stories, right? And I look at them compared to like 90s, early 2000s, but 90s, 80s, or whatever, right? I don't think that these stories would have cut it back then, right? So when I look at that now, I can just only imagine the people that have been watching the show since the 80s and whatever, 90s. It's like, yo, this is laughable. Oh, just cut your losses. I mean, what is this guy going to do? What are you so worried about this guy and what do you worry he's going to do? You going to tell your secret? Ooh, I'm so. It's just like, oh my god. Uh, how else happened? Oh, Steve is feeling guilty, and Kayla's like, "Oh, you need to sit there and talk to John." Because Steve was like, I could have caused this woman's death or whatever. He's like, "You need to talk to John." Why? John is already feeling guilty about it. What is talking to John gonna do? The correct answer would have been like, maybe you should seek therapy and talk to Marlena or Elena or somebody else. Maybe you could sit there and do that. Because for some odd reason, talking to John, and even Kayla had a little stink attitude when Ava came in. I was like, you do realize that that's Trip's mother, right? like you are aware of that, right? Um, this episode was something else. So yes, they're gone. I gave Wendy a slight point because she did sit there and talk about this movie that I do want to see. It's some sort of foreign Asian zombie movie that I want to see when I actually do get some actual time. So I was like, all right, you got your point, but you can go now. I mean, maybe when she comes back, they'll sit there and make her a better character. So we'll see. So yeah, that's actually pretty much about it. At least that's all I can think of for now. There might be some more stuff. So what I always sit there and say is come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows, Days of Our Lives, Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless, and General Hospital. If you can share this video, that definitely will sit there and help. 'Cause I really do like doing these videos. I do. Um, so yeah, that would definitely help. And if you're not a member, definitely become a member. We have a lot of fun on the weekends. Ask any person that has a gold star, that has a star next to their name. With that being said, I'm going to go. Hopefully, I'll see you in the live stream tonight.